Hey you, I am Ross and here I'm coming right back to you from afar once again, and I am a South African abroad. So I am in my last week of quarantine. Finally it is here, just a couple of days left. I am alive for now. I just got a message like right now that I have to teach a 3-hour class this evening. It's my first class I'm doing, being here. Initially I was supposed to do a class tomorrow, so I was gonna plan all that. I was gonna film this, then plan that class, but no, I have to do a class in a few hours. So if this video seems slightly rushed, that's why. I hope I'm gonna get it up today, which is Monday, the day of filming. If not, then this part is completely redundant and I'm just wasting my own time and yours. Great. No, but I said I was gonna do this. I'm nearly at the end of quarantine. It's been an experience. I really don't think I'm ever going to forget what this has been like. But 3 weeks, I've definitely learned a little bit. I've learned a lot about myself. I've seen where my breaking point is. But no, after going through 3 weeks of this, I thought I'd make a little top 10 list on what I think is essential to survive the hotel quarantine. So without further ado, in no particular order at all, this is just random placings, just the numbers help give it some kind of linear narrative. Let's get into it. Number 1. Now this is important, is bring snacks from home. Alright, every hotel from what I've seen online do things slightly differently. Some hotels you do get a bit of a choice of food. My hotel I don't, and then if I want to get additional food or additional snacks from the hotel, it can be quite expensive. So you're already going to be bringing a lot in your suitcase, but bring as many snacks from home as you can. They have absolutely 100% saved my life. Number 2, this is extremely vital. This has also saved me, is do exercise. I do absolutely no exercise when I live back home in Port Elizabeth, but being in the room for 3 weeks, not even being able to go outside is going to get to you. I implore you, do some exercise. What helped me is I downloaded a home exercise app. I think it's called Home Workout. I'll put the link in the description if I can. It should be on both the Play Store and the Apple Store. You can kind of set it to your own difficulty level. It tells you exactly what to do. You can set your daily goals, which really helps. That in a way kind of keeps you motivated. So I set mine to do 6 days out of the week. What I have ended up doing is doing 7 days in a row and then taking 1 day off. So especially if you're stuck in a hotel for 3 weeks, get an exercise app, do some exercise every day at least. It really will just save your sanity. Number 3, ignore the crushing weight of reality. Now I'm kidding. Number 3, as much as physical exercise is going to be helpful during this, mental exercise is going to be good as well. Try download kind of like crossword apps or word searches, or if you're in another country like I am, download Duolingo. Try learn a little bit about the language that you can. This is really going to help you when you get out of your quarantine. So just learning basic phrases like hello, thank you, how much, how can, where is. Learning those basic phrases can really help you. Yes, you don't need a specific app to do that. You can just kind of go on Google Translate and memorize them. But I'm sure everyone knows what Duolingo is by now. Really helpful app. I've been using it since I've been in here, and already I'm starting to pick up on basic phrases. I may not say them 100%, but I'm starting to, if I hear them or if I see them, I'm starting to recognize what means. Number 4, for this, set yourself a daily task. Now this can tie into the mental exercise or the physical exercise. Set yourself a daily task, something you just want to get done each day. This is something that I've done, so especially with the YouTube channel, like Mondays and Thursdays I want to upload a video. Every day I want to do a little bit of exercise. I know I said earlier I have 1 break day after the 7 days, but then I'll go more into doing some like mental challenges or filming or getting some lessons prepared or practicing some lessons for the job I'm about to do. So set yourself a daily task. Try and do something every day, even if it's small. Trust me, it's going to be a lot better than just lying down in the bed. Number 5, bring a book. I used to read all the time when I was a kid, and then I stopped. But I brought a book with me. Even if you don't read, start reading. It doesn't have to be fiction. It can be comics, it can be a graphic novel, it can be fiction, non-fiction, it can be a biography, it can even be a book about ships. I don't care. Just bring a book. Trust me. Start reading, start getting used to reading. You're gonna probably do a lot of reading for your job, and it's actually a really good skill to have. This also can tie in to your daily tasks, and it can tie into your mental exercise as well. Trust me, you're gonna get a bit bored of TV and movies after a while. Bring a book. Number 6, speaking of movies and TV, get a Netflix account. If you don't have one, then find a friend that has one and just beg them. Yeah, my friends will know exactly what I mean by that. Try get a Netflix account. If you can't do that at all, download a bunch of movies and series before you leave, or get someone to do it for you, especially if you don't really want to read. Try get Netflix if you can't download as many movies and series as you can before you come. Now, a little addition onto that is, if you can, also get a VPN. I'm in Vietnam, so luckily most things aren't banned here, which is really nice, but I do know if you go to other countries, some things are banned, some things you can't use. But getting a VPN, regardless where you go, is just going to help. It allows you to unlock other Netflix libraries. That's why I've come across so many new interesting shows. And it's also going to give you an added layer of security to your web searching. So especially these days, I'm very nervous about going onto public Wi-Fi's and going on a hotel Wi-Fi. You never know what could be tracked, what couldn't be tracked. So on top of being able to access other Netflix libraries and things like that, a VPN is just really gonna help. It's gonna give you that added layer of security, and it might allow you to access some websites that might otherwise be inaccessible in the country that you're in. So I forgot something real quick. So technically, I guess this is kind of like 11 ways to survive quarantine. I don't know how other hotels work, but I know this hotel, you need to pay a little bit extra for them to do your washing. Now, 2 weeks is a long time. You're gonna have to wash, a couple delicates. So what I did is I just bought some hand wash. I bought some kind of like nylon stuff. Luckily, there was a place in my bathroom I was able to just kind of make a makeshift washing line. And then every like 5 or 6 days or so, I just did a little wash of what I could. Within a day, 2 days, everything's nice and dry, which is really nice. If you are gonna do the hotel quarantine, especially for 3 weeks, try and bring some form of way you can just do your own washing, just, for the small things. It will be a lot better than having to pay the hotel to do it for you, because that can get quite pricey, and you've already dropped a lot of money already to get here. Back to the original list. Number 7. I don't know if any of you have heard of a game called Jackbox Party Pack. Essentially, this is a game that you can install, and there's a bunch of little party games like Pictionary, 2 Truths 1 Lie, but you all kind of connect with your phone and you play it up on one screen. It's really fun. It gets a lot of banter going. Some of the games are really unique and really out the box. Now, what's nice about this is only one person needs to have the game, and then all they have to do is either share their screen on Discord or on Skype or something, and then everybody can come into the call, and then you just connect with your phones. You can have a really fun time. So speak to your friends back home, try organize a games night or something. So that's one way you can also pass the time, and you can have a really fun time with that. Highly recommend getting this game. Number 8, I've actually got to thank my aunt for this one. Bring a journal with something you can write in, not on an electric screen, something with actual paper and a pen, and just write. I think most days I've just made little notes when I first got here, and then it just kind of moved on to ideas for videos that I want to do, kind of places I want to go. I've also had some training from my job center, so it's a nice way just to write down notes and have them. Personally, I feel like when you're doing learning and when you're training, to physically write it down on paper is a lot better than putting it on an electric screen. So bring a journal, you can doodle in it, you can draw, you can write your ideas, you can write your feelings, you can write your fears, you can write whatever you want. No one's gonna read it unless it gets stolen, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Number 9. Yeah, number 9. Catch up with people, talk to people. Trust me, you're gonna be in a room alone for a long time. Even if you're with a friend or something, talk to people, let them know how you are, ask them how they are. So yeah, number 9 is just catch up with people, talk to your friends. It's gonna help. Another sign note to that is find out if you know of anyone who is in the country or the city that you are in. Try to speak to them. Try to organize a little meetup for when you get out of quarantine. Luckily, I have some people here that I know. So when I come out of the quarantine, I'm very lucky to know that there are some people that I can meet up with that can hopefully just show me a little bit of the ropes, just where the good places are to go. So catch up with people, it will be to your benefit. And number 10 is be creative. Do a hobby. I am so lucky that I was able to bring my guitar with me. Had I not had my guitar with me, I think I would have actually lost my mind. Absolutely, completely. But if you do have a hobby, try and bring that with if you can. And if you do plan on moving here long term, it's going to help. So if you play guitar, try bring your guitar. If you have something small like a ukulele, bring that. If you like to draw, you like to paint, try and bring some of those supplies. Do a hobby and be creative in any kind of way. It can be writing songs, it can be writing stories, it can even be learning, it can even be trying to get a new skill. And what's nice is all these kind of 10 things, they all kind of fit in together like a big spider's web. Be creative. It's gonna get your brain going again, and it's gonna keep you distracted. And before you know it, I remember last week of quarantine, I genuinely can't even remember what the first week was like, and it's only been 2 and a bit weeks. So it will go a little bit faster than you think it will. When you're in it at the time, it doesn't feel like it, but before you know it, you're gonna be in your 3rd week. It's not gonna be that bad. You can do it. I know a lot of people have said the hotel quarantine is really deterring them from going away or going to a new place, but trust me, you can do it. It's gonna be worth it, all right? Those are my 10 things on how to survive the quarantine. I hope I get this video out today. Otherwise, guys, I hope you are good. I hope these videos have been informative. I'm gonna try and make one more video before I leave hotel quarantine. If not, the next video you will see will finally be out in the city of Vietnam, in Hanoi. I'm so excited to get out there. Thank you so much for all the support I've been getting so far. You guys are awesome. So guys, that's all I have to say for this. So as always, stay awesome and stay cool, and remember, playing is boring. See you in the next video.